NBA Now is presented by Aura. Stay safe online with Aura, an online digital safety and security tool. They'll keep you safe with your online passwords, your banking, financial fraud protection, all that good stuff. 14-day free trial today when you go to aura.com/chatsports. That link is in the comments and in the description of this video. We'll tell you a little bit more about them later on in the show. All right, I'm Harrison Graham, your host here at Chat Sports. NBA mock draft from Yahoo Sports coming at you here on NBA Now. They dropped their latest mock on Monday morning, so I thought I'd react to it and give some insight into some of the picks that were made. Draft week is upon us. It's here as Yahoo released its final mock draft. The draft is this Thursday, June 23rd, 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific time. And, of course, Chat Sports will be live for all 58 picks. It's 30 in the first round, 28 in the second. Remember, a couple of second-round picks got taken from the NBA, or by the NBA, I should say, due to illegal tampering, because the NBA pretends to care about tampering all of a sudden. It's never been a problem before, but, you know, that's how things go. Join us for the NBA draft on Thursday night. Myself, Chase Sr. You see this thumbnail? Click on it, and then you'll be in the right place. I don't mean click it now. I mean Thursday night. If you see that on your YouTube feed, oh, that's Chat Sports. They're live for the draft. That's what you click, youtube.com/chatsportstv. Live analysis of every single pick. All right, here's Yahoo's mock draft. We'll go in order, obviously, go in chunks of 5. Jabari Smith, the number 1 pick out of Auburn, heading to Orlando. Certainly feels like a near lock at number 1. I think Jabari Smith is going to go number 1 to the Magic. Now, things could change in the 11th hour, all that, but for several weeks now, it sounded like Jabari Smith is going to be that top selection. So that's what Yahoo did here. That's what most mock drafts are doing overall, and I think that's going to continue to be the case. Let's go 2 through 5 now here. Chet Holmgren, he kind of feels like a near lock at number 2 to OKC. I don't think he falls below 2 if the Magic takes Smith. I expect the Thunder to take Holmgren. Paolo Banchero out of Duke to the Rockets. That's been a popular pick as of late. You get some size on the perimeter there. He can rise and fire. He's got defensive potential. Didn't play that good a defense in college, but he's got the body to do it. Jaden Ivey out of Purdue. He'd go number 4. He goes number 4 to Sacramento in this mock draft. And Ivey, one of the fast risers in this draft. I think he's going to go top 5. And then Keegan Murray, who's one of the best pure scorers in this NBA draft, the forward out of Iowa. He would land with the Detroit Pistons, maybe as a good sidekick next to Cade Cunningham, last year's number 1 pick. Is Jabari Smith a lock to go number 1 overall? What do you guys think? Type Y for yes. Type in for no. Get your votes in down in the comment section. Is Jabari Smith a lock to go number 1? 6 through 10 here as we continue to break down Yahoo's mock draft with the number 6 pick. Shaedon Sharpe out of Kentucky. And we could talk about him here for a moment as well. This feels a little risky. This is about as high as I've seen him go. I think a couple earlier mocks had him go top 5, but this is a guy that I think is the biggest wild card in this draft, as he didn't end up playing at Kentucky at all, so a lot of projecting here. The talent is there to be a fill-it-up scorer. Number 6, though, I feel like there's more sure things in this draft at this point. Number 7, Dyson Daniels, who played with the G League Ignite. He goes to the Portland Trail Blazers, averaged over 11 points and 6 rebounds in the Showcase Cup. Could be an interesting player. Benedict Mathurin, who we've talked a lot about here at Chat Sports, a wing out of Arizona, can play on ball, can play off. He's bouncy. He's got a smooth stroke, has the potential to be a good player. He goes to the Pelicans at 8. Jeremy Sochan, the forward out of Baylor, one of the better athletes in this draft, goes to the Spurs at number 9. And then Johnny Davis, a really solid two-way player. Inefficient this past year at Wisconsin, but they asked him to do a ton. He also has big-time potential as an on-ball defender. Name a player your favorite team should trade for. Let me know. Who's a player that you would like, or your favorite team to trade for this year? I want to hear it from you guys down in the comments. You can also drop a name that you'd like to see your favorite team draft as well. Before we get to 11 through 15, Aura, they're sponsoring today's show. Appreciate them. They offer online protection, financial fraud, identity theft. It happens all the time. They're going to monitor online activity, and they'll send you real-time suspicious alerts if there is suspicious activity. Overall online security. I had my Twitter hacked in college. I never got it back. Had to start a new Twitter. At the time, only had about 100, 150 followers. Now I've got over 4,000. So if I dealt with that again, that would be a pain. Don't have to worry about it anymore because because Aura keeps me secure. Get going today with Aura. 14-day free trial at aura.com/chatsports. I'll be sure to put that link in the comments and in the description. And they got family plans. You can get grandma on the plan, grandpa. My grandma's Facebook gets hacked, it seems, every other month. So, with Aura, that's not going to happen anymore. So go to aura.com/chatsports. Get that free trial today. Those family plans, they're up to 5 people. All right, 11 through 15 here on Yahoo's mock draft. Jalen Duren, the center out of Memphis, going to the Knicks. Interesting. Obviously, Mitchell Robinson, a free agent for New York. If he were to walk, Duren could be a guy that could plug in there and play. A.J. Griffin, the wing out of Duke, lands at Oklahoma City with number 12 overall pick here. He's got some upside as a 3-and-D type of player. Mark Williams, back-to-back Dukies here. He goes to Charlotte at number 13. Malaki Branham out of Ohio State has been rising up boards. He sneaks into the lottery in this mock draft, goes 14th overall to the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then Ochai Agbaji, the wing out of Kansas, I really like his game. He could be a guy that plays really well. He lands at number 15. All right, subscribe and join us here at Chat Sports for all 58 picks of the 2022 NBA Draft. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. We will have you guys covered for more NBA news and rumors, and of course, any more draft coverage between now and then. We'll have that covered as well. Subscribe if you love the NBA. We'll keep it moving here on our mock draft. Tari Eason goes number 16 overall to the Atlanta Hawks. Ousmane Dieng, who's an intriguing player, he goes number 17 to Houston. E.J. Liddell goes number 18 to Ohio State. Ty Washington goes number 19 in this mock. And then Blake Wesley, the guard out of Notre Dame, lands at number 20. E.J. Liddell, let's talk about him a little bit more here. He is one of my favorite prospects in this NBA draft. He stayed an extra year at Ohio State. He's a big that can stretch to the perimeter and shoot the 3 ball, can play the 4, can play the 5. I actually like him best as a small ball center at about 6'7", 6'8", kind of a bulky guy, although he was able to trim down this year at Ohio State, got his body into better shape. I think whoever drafts him, whether it's in the late teens or in the early 20s, he's going to be a guy that can come in and contribute right away. Who's your favorite draft prospect this year? Let me know down in the comments section your favorite NBA draft prospect for 2022. 21 through 25, Jalen Williams out of Santa Clara. He heads to the Denver Nuggets. He's been moving up draft boards. I wouldn't be shocked if he snuck into the teens. We'll see where he ends up landing. Kennedy Chandler, one of the premier athletes in this NBA draft, tested really well. He's kind of raw as a player overall, but you got the physical tools there that coaches and GMs like. Dalen Terry out of Arizona. He's got upside as a wing defender and as a shooter offensively. Walker Kessler, I think, is an intriguing player. I don't know how well he fits into the modern NBA. I think some teams will like him. Other teams will not. He lands number 24 here in this mock draft to Milwaukee. And then Nikola Jovic out of Serbia, who played in the Mega Basket League, goes to the Spurs at 25. I'm very curious to see where Jovic goes. No relation to Nikola Jokic. I know it's very weird, but no connection there. But 6'9", he can handle, he can shoot. I think he's got some defensive ability. He's going to be a fascinating guy to watch. All right, 26 through 30 to wrap it up here. Jaden Hardy out of the G League Ignite goes to the Houston Rockets at number 26. Marshall Beauchamp out of the Ignite as well goes to Miami at 27. Both these guys, big-time upside, a little inconsistent in the G League, though. Jake LaRavia out of Wake Forest, he's been rising up. I think he could sneak into the first round. He goes to the Warriors at 28 here. Bryce McGowan's out of Nebraska. I think he could go as high as 20, as low as the second round. Wing potential, a guy with a decent handle as well. And then Andrew Nembhard, a 4 or 5 year college player out of Gonzaga, transferred from Florida a couple of years ago. I think he could be a backup point guard in the NBA. He lands with the Denver Nuggets. There you go, Yahoo's latest NBA mock draft. Make sure you guys are shouting out your favorite team in the comments. Rep your squad. And if you want to be an overachiever, let us know who you want your team to draft this year.